Hi, my name is Jason Sturm, and I'm going to be doing the video walkthrough for Team UnityFES. So I'm going to open up the build, set those settings to low. So this is going to take us into our start menu, and we'll start by going into the metric scene where we can show off some of the things that we've built. We have established a new permanent upgrade, which is the attack power-up. And if you look to the left, you can see we already have one. And so when I'll pick this up, the UI HUD will show that we have 2 weapon upgrades. And for the stamina, it will show the stamina bar get bigger. And the same thing will happen with the heart. It's going to increase the HP as such. So I'm going to trigger these enemies, and you can see that when you remove an enemy's weapon with the magnet, they will re-equip themselves. Now I'm going to go back to the main menu, and we'll go into the hub world. And upon the first visit to the hub world, we will see 3 permanent power-ups. So I'm going to go ahead and take the attack power-up, which, as you can see over here, it's given us a +1 or a ×1, and that will double our attack power. Now I'm going to be going into a scene that was our tutorial scene, and upon completion of this, I'm going to go ahead and use that to get a key. We will go into the first boss fight. So here is our fire boss, and as soon as I pass that threshold, he's going to start trying to kill me, just to be safe. There we go. And so you can hit his head after he gets stuck to the ground. And since we beat him, we get a nice little health upgrade and a key. And that will take us back to the hub world, where we will again, now that we've defeated a boss, we will get our same option out of 3. I'm going to go ahead and take the health this time, and that's going to make those other 2 disappear. So if we go back to the main menu, we can go ahead and show, now that we've used new, everything has reset, and again, we'll be able to grab these. So I'll go ahead and take us into the next level. This is one that you've already seen, so I'm going to skip to the end of it and give myself a key using the debug, and this will take us into the next boss fight. In this case, it is the ice boss. So you can see how the player slides along, and this boss is pretty darn difficult. Now, if you notice, the player became frozen in ice, which I can do again, and the only way to get out of it is to use a whirlwind attack. As you can see the particle effect. And we'll do that again. And you get your permanent power-up and your key. And again, these little powerful upgrades will be sitting there waiting for you. And we'll go ahead and show off the save. It shows that we still have the same amount of attack power-ups and the same 20 health. We'll go back to the main menu, and we'll start it over. Again, you get your choice. We'll go through the 3rd door. And now we'll be able to show off our sniper enemy variant. So it is going to lock on with a laser sight and then shoot a very fast projectile in order to knock back the enemy and give it a little bit more of a challenge here. Again, we'll be able to see the weapon rack. The melee guy is going to go re-equip, and something's wrong with the nav, but it's mainly because everything's so close together. So we'll get to the end of this. Make everyone. As you can see, the enemies die pretty quickly due to the attack power upgrades. Go ahead and keep going through here. And where you have the ability to dash through enemies. And since we have the key, we go to the final wind boss. Now, the wind boss can push you in different directions. So these spiky blocks are there to show. It should show that we respawn back at the start of the level. And see, we'll have our 10 health. And now for our last feature that I'm going to show off is the control options. So you'll come in here, it'll tell you exactly what each control does. And this is the controls red. If we switch, it will show you the red keys have changed and the yellow and green stay the same. So it's mainly preference on whether or not you want to use the WASD or the arrows. And for me, it's the arrows. We also have, actually that's it. That's all the features that we've added. Thanks for listening. This was Team UnityFES, and my name is Jason Sturm.